Viewer beware. The video you're about to watch is a review for a film containing graphic content. If you are offended by discussion of blood and extreme gore, please go no further. If not, please proceed. But remember, we want you.
Hey dudes, it's TheWickerBoy here. I'm bringing you a review along with fellow YouTuber Dave Maggot. We're both doing the reviews of two of the films of the American Guinea Pig series. First one is Banquet of Guts and Gore, and the second one will be Bloodshot, which will be straight after this one. This is directed by Stephen Biro, and he has a great mind when it comes to this a film like this. Being at Unearthed Films release as well, they are experts in releasing underground horror films. Banquets of Guts and Gore starts off with two women who walk in the street and they're being followed unknowingly by a person you don't know who it is. So when they safely get to their car where they think they're safe, this man in a gas mask pops up from behind the seats and releases this gas. Then you see the car drive off.
From the Grand Guignol to stories of the dark web, humans have always had a fascination with deconstructing each other, an inner need to take things apart, put things back together, but lacking the ability to do it themselves. So we become voyeurs, instinctively over time. Stephen Biro, video store owner and avid collector of horror films, acquires the right to the Japanese series Guinea Pig, the equivalent of Faces of Death over in Japan. Stories of blood and guts and human disrepair fascinated the minds of humans. But what to do with the rights? In 2014, he brought this, releasing it through his Unearthed Films label. What comes next when you have a flower of flesh and blood, a bouquet of guts and gore?
Next scene is these two girls are placed on these two tables, chained to the by their throats. At the end of by their feet, there's this video equipment. Next to them is this other table, which is just completely full of surgical appliances, weapons. There's a little LSD on there as well. Then you see these four men come onto the screen. Three of them all holding video cameras. And then you see this fourth man, and this guy is built like a fucking beast. And you get to know him by the actor. And basically it's his job to inflict torture on both of these women, inflicting pain and misery in unique ways.
You see, the TheWickerBoy and I have a fascination for this as well. But it takes someone who goes far beyond the limits of society to appreciate such art as this.
You see that the body, what he does to these two girls, you wouldn't think it's possible that the human body can get into them sort of positions, and he's getting all this information fed to him from behind the camera, from telling him what to cut.
Start on the left, never the right.
What to do, best way to cut it, and each time you're in bones getting cut, and it's really realistic as well, and especially when they're cutting through flesh and pulling things apart. All the sound effects and the gore help, because it really makes you think what you're seeing is real. Like I said, it's based on the Japanese Guinea Pig series, so you know where this film is going to go.
Marcus Cook, special effects expert, runs Autopsy Films. He teamed up with Stephen Byro to create a masterpiece of realistic carnage unleashed upon the human body in such grotesque ways. It is an endurance test. It is an award to the most hardcore of horror fans. If you can sit through this, especially if you're having a meal at the same time, you've earned your stripes. Marcus Cook would often show off videos of his special effects in school, to the point where the police were called in because they were so realistic that they thought he was making snuff films.
And it is, to me, it is it's kind of a claustrophobic sort of film as well, where you're in the room with them and you're watching this and you're not escaping because you're just amazed what you're seeing in front of you. Not much dialogue in the film. It's all just being instructed to him. But it's all about visual in the American Guinea Pig series. It doesn't let things go easily for you because it puts you through into a ride. And like I said, you're just not escaping the room you're in. So definitely go and check this one out. It's luckily it's the first one of the series. I was totally hooked after the first watching of this. I watched it again after, and go and check out the rest of the series as well. I'll be reviewing Bloodshot as well, so look out for that one as well. But nevertheless, definitely, you're not going to be let down by this one. If you're for all gore hands out there, this is definitely one for you.
Some are not prepared for this next level of horror, and some have been striving their entire lives to gain the perspective enough to enjoy it. What is your limit? Tell us your limit. We brought you this first. Next, we'll bring you American Guinea Pig Bloodshot. But yes, that comes next. So watch this on the TheWickerBoy's channel. And then follow over to my channel. I'm Dave Maggot. And I'll tell you, and will tell you, about American Guinea Pig Bloodshot. Thank you for stepping into our minds, and thank you to TheWickerBoy for joining me on this journey. Until we meet again. See you later.
So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Mine and David's review. Go and check his channel out as well. A great guy, great channel, and great taste in films like this one. So I will see you soon. Later, dudes.